Alright, so I thought I'd make another video. I know I haven't made one in a while. Things are a little bit stressful. We are in the process of making a really big change in life, and that has not come to fruition yet. But we are working on that, and I'll keep you updated on that as the time comes. So hopefully that comes soon. So let's talk about Xbox. So pretty much this video is going to be about Xbox. Alright, and let's talk about a couple things. First off, the Diablo 4 beta happened. At first I didn't want to, I played it a little bit, I loved it, and then I said I don't want to play it. Then they offered incentives that if you get to 20th level, you get some perks in-game. And so it came out with another beta run, and I played it, I loved it. And so I have that pre-ordered. And again, the way I pre-ordered it, me and Tucker went in, he contributed some of his Bing points, converted them over to my Amazon money, and then I filled in the rest, and we got to the big version. So we're getting the big version without spending any money. It's kind of cool. So Bing searches, they are worthwhile. Diablo 4, it is amazing. It is open world. It is, it's not set the same way the other ones are. So it is open world, kind of merging the open world nature of an MMO with a Diablo game, which is great. It works really well. So as you're traveling, you will run into other people that are on the servers, and they can help you, or you can just ignore them. And you can help them, or you can just ignore them. But the game was fun, and I really, really look forward to it. So when that comes out, I will definitely be doing a video on that. And so as far as the Activision Blizzard merger, I've always said that I think it'll go through. It has been blocked by a few, big entities overseas, and still waiting on word from here. But Microsoft is playing this really smart. And I think, same thoughts, you will see this go through. It will go through no problem. I mean, there's problems, obviously, because some are trying to block it. But they're making fools of themselves in the process. And to save face, they will go ahead and approve of the deal. So it will go through. I'm expecting by this fall, it will go through. That's my prediction. So if I'm wrong, oh well. So let's talk about a cool game that I found. Well, it came on Game Pass, and again, another plug for Game Pass. It's amazing because you get access to all these games for just a monthly fee. And if you really want to, you could totally pay for your Game Pass membership with the Bing points that I've talked about. So the game that I found, I had downloaded it, looked at it, and thought it looked kind of dumb, and I deleted it. And this is the beauty of Game Pass. Then I downloaded it again and thought, okay, I'm just going to give it a try, because it looks dumb to me. Because the only control in the game is the control stick. You move your character around you move the character around the screen, and that's your job. So you start off with one weapon, depending on which class you choose. And so like in this one, I always choose the fighter to begin with, because he starts with a whip. Now the whip only goes in one direction and comes out. And so you have to manipulate your guy by the enemies so that you can hit them. When you hit them, they drop these little blue shards or green shards, depending on what color is their value. And as you pick them up, you level. Once you level, you get to choose a perk. And that increases your power of your whip. It will add, you get these cross boomerangs that you can throw, think Castlevania. And those will go through enemies. You have potions that you can throw. You have lightning strikes that will happen. There are just a whole bunch of different power-ups. You can get this guy going. And one thing that I love, my favorite power-up, is the garlic. because it creates a ring around you and it damages enemies in a circle. Now, as you level up, you get to choose a perk. You can either choose a perk you don't have, or if it's available, because it's random, if it's available, you can power up a perk that you already have. And if you get that garlic really high, it's pretty powerful. And you get your whip to where it not only goes in front of you, but it will swing around and hit the backside of you as well. And as you gain power, it gains more strength, it gains more damage, it gains more distance, all these kind of things. It is addictive, simplistically addictive. And don't let the looks of it fool you. Yeah, it looks like it should be on the Super Nintendo. But it is fun. So give it a try and just enjoy the game for what it is. And if you have Game Pass, you have no reason not to try this. It is a fantastic game. And I synced a lot of time into it. And Tucker is really addicted to it too. It's a lot of fun. So I'm very pleased with this one. Game Pass is proving itself to be quite amazing for the price, which again, if you are paying full price for Game Pass, stop. Do not pay full price for Game Pass. There's a place called CDKeys, CDKEYS.com, and they always have sales on memberships. So whether it's PlayStation or Xbox, Game Pass, whatever the case may be, look there first. Amazon runs deals every now and then. About 2 to 3 times a year, they'll run about a 25% off deal, which isn't bad. CD Keys is usually lower, but there are places you can go. Just never pay full price for Game Pass. But I give Game Pass my 100% endorsement. I love it. I love getting day one games. So if it's a Microsoft game, like the new Forza that's coming out, it will be day one on Game Pass. You don't need to buy it. You already have the membership. You just download it and play. And that's the beauty of Game Pass. So just a quick video this time. So that's all I'm going to talk about. There will be more videos coming up. As you can tell, my hair is grown out. This is my protest against the inflation of the cost of haircuts, because why does inflation take on the cost of a haircut? Good question, huh? Because I mean, you think about it, a hamburger, you're paying for the meat, you're paying for the mustard, ketchup, all that stuff, and everything's going up. Which, inflation is a construct of man. It's not a real thing. It doesn't have to happen. It is just greed. And so with this inflation that's going on, the greed that's going on, you see businesses milking it for all they can. And that frustrates me to no end. But I'm actually just waiting for my wife to recover from her surgery, and then she'll be cutting my hair. Because I do not want to spend $20 getting my hair cut. I can't do it. So anyway, that's my video. Nothing else too exciting. So check out Vampire Survivors. Trust me, it is so addictive. It is a great game, and you can get it on, I believe it's on Steam, or on the Xbox. It's not on any other consoles yet, but I'm sure it will be. But you can grab it on PC or on Xbox, do it. It's only like, I think it's $4 or $5. See, that's the thing, is I didn't even have to pay the $4 or $5 to play the game. It's just on Game Pass. So, check it out. It's an amazing game. And then hopefully I'll have better news for you in another video. So we'll see. Keep your fingers crossed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.